Everyone, it is Thursday, September 8th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. It is Friday Eve, thank goodness, and let me tell you, we have some great guests and hot topics headed your way, starting with today's top talker. You guys will not believe this. Had your kids, had your wives, had your pets. There was quite the coyote sighting in Fort Bend County. Check this out. This was in the neighborhood Pecan Grove. On Tuesday, that coyote was spotted running through a backyard, then jumping a fence onto a neighborhood shed. Say what? Did you know coyotes could jump? I had no idea. So yeah, that was a fun fact. Now the video was actually shared on Facebook by Fort Bend County Precinct 1 Constable Chad Norville. He said on a sad note, look at that thing jump. This is terrifying. I'm going to have bad dreams. But on a sad note, he did mention that a little French bulldog was actually killed by a coyote. We don't know if it's that coyote, but it was in the Firethorn subdivision over the weekend. So here's the thing, you're like, what am I supposed to do if there's a coyote on the loose? Well, the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department advises leaving pet food and water inside, as well as keeping pets inside or nearby an adult. Also, pets should be kept on a leash when you take them on a walk, especially at night. But seriously, coyotes, they can jump. If you knew that and I didn't, I'm late to the party, but whoa, that is some video. In other news, September, National Baby Month. I feel like it's for me at Walmart. In this next segment, see some of the great deals you can take advantage of this month.
Hi, I'm creative living expert Lynn Lilly of CraftBoxGirls.com. This September, I've teamed up with Walmart for their biannual Baby Month event. As a mom of two, I know that convenience and budget is important for new parents. That's why I recommend Walmart as a one-stop baby destination for offering on-trend products and essentials at everyday low prices. Readying your home and nursery is made easy with Walmart's registry services, now available on the Walmart app. Share your wish list with friends and family and find inspiration based on what others are purchasing, including diapers, wipes, body care, and more from The Honest Company. Now available in-store and online at Walmart. You'll find Walmart's aisles and website stocked with trusted baby brands like Modern Moments by Gerber. I love their exclusive Walmart line. It features stylish and soft onesies, bedding, and toys. Throughout the month of September, shoppers will find fantastic deals and reduced pricing on over 1,000 products, including top items like the MobiCam Smart Nursery Monitoring System, as well as safety items like the Regalo Extra Wide Baby Gate. After the baby arrives, Walmart is there for postpartum care with products like the Freedom Mom breast masks and recovery kits, Stretch Mark oil, lactation sweets, and more. New moms can even opt in to receive an essential-filled mom box. And they even have a postpartum care page to help new moms along the way. Plus, Walmart knows that early parenthood can be full of emotion and transition. Customers who create a registry will receive a $150 discount code for Talkspace, which can be applied towards the first month of online therapy. Now, no matter how you shop, in-store, online, pickup, or delivery, Walmart has everything you need to welcome your little one. To shop or create a registry, visit walmart.com or your local store. Walmart, call me because I have a lot of those products. We are now at 34 weeks. Can you believe it? Well, from young to older, as we age, many of us tend to slow down a little, but keeping in shape can also help you avoid other challenges later in life. In this week's Best Reviews, personal trainer and Serious Fitness founder expert Judna Smith is sharing with Gary essential products that people over 50 need to stay fit.
All right, time now for some best reviews, and I love this. We're here with Judd right now, and you actually work with a lot of people who are over 50. And we're talking about products for people who are 50 plus.
That's right, Gary. And I have some favorite products, too, that we recently reviewed at Best Reviews. One in particular is the foam roller,
okay,
which is great for home gyms. It really works on flexibility. Everyone should have this in their home if they're 50 plus, especially when it comes to fighting knee pain. This guy right here can really address the tight quadricep muscles that are often really tight, and they attach to your kneecap. And when they're tight, they cause knee pain, pull your knee out of alignment. So this is a great piece of equipment to help address knee pain.
I've had that before. I'm not going to admit I'm over 50, but I've had that before. All right, and what about these?
Simple, you know, 5-pound dumbbells.
Yeah.
Dumbbell bicep curls.
I'll go for the tiny ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
It's easy.
Exactly. But the dumbbells here, great for upper body exercises, especially for the arms, back, and chest.
All right. And this one, you know, it says it right in there, sweet sweats. You're going to be sweating if you're using these, right?
You will. And people underestimate how hard these can be because they target a notoriously weak muscle called your gluteus medius.
Okay.
Which in most 50-plus people, they're not firing and they're weak and they cause lower back pain and knee pain, Gary.
Now I know why I've got the back pain. Okay, and then this, we're saving this one for last. This one's awesome, and I want to demonstrate this one. But what actually is this?
This is called a resistance band with handles, and this is probably one of the better pieces of equipment for a home gym because you can do pretty much a full body workout with this.
Okay, let's go around here and check it out.
Let's
see what
do
you
it.
got. Give us a little something here because I want to get involved. I know that I'm going to watch the pro do it. So what do we have first?
So Gary, what I want to see you try first,
Okay.
I'm going to put both feet over this band.
All right.
You're going to hold it right towards your shoulders.
Okay.
You have a hip width stance.
Nice.
You're going to go into a squat with your chest up. You're going to squat with resistance.
Interesting.
So the band's actually giving you a continuous resistance up and down.
Got it.
Then when you're done, you would immediately go into a bicep curl, for example.
All right.
Then work the other arm muscle, your triceps. Do a tricep extension.
Just push that one back.
Let me see you try that.
All right, here, I'm going to start with the tricep because I can't remember the first one he did, so we'll do the one with the last one that he did. All right, so right here,
Now
and we're just going like this.
Bend your knees.
Bend a little bit more,
Perfect,
okay.
just like that. Perfect. Keep your elbows in.
Okay.
Working the almighty tricep muscle. Then you would stop and work the opposing muscle group.
This way?
The bicep, yeah.
All right, and then I noticed different colors on these too as far as different resistance, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You're using a pretty thick band too, so you're a pretty strong guy, Gary. That's giving you some good resistance. Look at those arms.
Look at that. Come on, not like yours. Okay, and then the last one. What do I do for this last one?
Squats. Let me see your hands. I want you just like this.
Like this?
Palms
Oh,
facing
boy.
me.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
A little wider stance.
Okay.
I want to see you push your hips back like
Let me
this.
just turn this way here. Okay.
Keeping your chest up.
All right.
Now drive your chest up, and there's your squat
yeah,
pattern.
I feel that. I feel that.
Working your quadriceps,
Okay.
hamstrings, and your glutes.
Ooh, this
That's
is
a big
good.
three, big compound movement for you.
Ooh, Judd, this is a good one. I like
agree.
this. Yeah, fantastic.
Looking strong, Gary.
Very, very good. All right, so if we want to get more information on these, get some reviews on these, where do we go?
That's simple. Go to bestreviews.com. Our number one goal is to simplify your purchasing decisions.
There you go. All right, Judd, thanks a lot.
Well, we all could use a little bit more kindness in the world. September is National Neighbor Month, and to celebrate, our friends at Verizon are sharing a special way that they are spreading kindness with a big neighborhood meetup. Check it out. So we all could use a little bit more kindness in the world. And speaking of kindness, did you know September is National Neighbor Month? Well, here with us to talk about a special way Verizon is commemorating Neighbor Month and spreading kindness is Steve Van Denter. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. You know, since 2020, and we all know what those years, the year of the pandemics were like, we've been really focused on making the world a kinder place, one act at a time, with what we call our Call for Kindness campaign. All of us at Verizon wear one of these bracelets to remind us every day of the impact that we have. So this year, we're actually taking the campaign to the next level by partnering with Nextdoor on something that we call the Big Neighborhood Meetup. And the best part is that people right here in Houston get to join in on the fun.
Okay, I love this. So what is the Big Neighborhood Meetup all about?
Yeah, so it's really about, in honor of, you know, Neighbor Month, as you mentioned, we're working with Nextdoor to dial up kindness all across the country by connecting neighbors through this Big Neighborhood Meetup events. Now, throughout September, Verizon's going to host these events in 4 U.S. neighborhoods across the country, including right here in Kings Mill. And these free events are going to bring neighbors together. They'll enjoy a meal, conversation, and kind of rekindle and strengthen their bonds together. And then through the power of Verizon Home Internet, neighbors are going to be able to stay connected even after the event. So it's a great way for us to have those moments in person and then continue to strengthen and build those throughout the remainder of the year.
It's so important. So what would you say about Verizon Home Internet? How does that tie in and how is it affordable?
Yeah, well, we talk about the connections in person, right? So then afterwards, how do you stay connected? You stay connected virtually, and that is what we want folks to get out of the Big Neighborhood Meetup, is that Verizon Home Internet is actually a new choice that's available right here in Houston, and you can get it for, get this, $25 a month.
That's it?
You got to be on one of Verizon's premium unlimited plans, and if you're not, if you're you know, on someone else's carrier, not sure why, but you can get it for $50 a month, and it's fast, it's reliable, it can power all your devices in your home. There's no annual contracts, no extra fees, and the price is the price guaranteed. You can also try it for 30 days, which I encourage you to do just do it. Stress-free guarantee will even cover your cost to switch up to $500. And if you're doing the math, this comes out to less than $1 a day. So a great deal. Again, you just have to be a Verizon customer on one of our premium unlimited plans. And we've got a ton of specials and deals to make that happen.
So what else do we need to know, would you say?
All right, so we talked about the premium unlimited. You're probably saying, am I on one of those plans?
Right.
So you need to be on our 5G Do More, Play More, or Get More unlimited plans to access that $25 a month discount. And in addition to the discount on home internet, these plans also come with premium services. So we're talking entertainment, streaming services like ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, and Hulu, all included at no extra cost. So if right now you're at home and you're like, I'm already paying for ESPN, I'm already paying for Disney Plus, take how much you're paying there, take a look at the plan that you're on, and again, our premium unlimited plans include that, so you may want to consider upgrading or switching to get that added value.
This is all amazing. How can consumers learn more?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So you can see if Verizon Home Internet's available in your neighborhood by checking out verizon.com/5G Home. And we hope you also host your own big neighborhood meetup in your neighborhood, and you can check out the resources at bigneighborhoodmeetup.com to learn more about how to do that.
Well, we loved having you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
And speaking of neighborhoods, after the break, we're speaking with a local realtor about racism in real estate and what's being done to stop it. That and more on Houston Happens.
We love you because you keep it real.
Next on CW 39, Houston.
The heart. It's what moves us, keeps us growing strong. And at Texas Children's Heart Center, they've been #1 in the nation at treating hearts like mine for 5 years in a row. From the most common diseases to the most complex, they're always looking for new ways to keep our hearts healthy. Using genetic testing, AI predictive programs, and minimally invasive procedures. The expert team of physicians help families stay healthy by never missing a beat.
The Medicare annual enrollment period has ended, but you may be one of the millions who can still enroll if you meet the eligibility criteria, such as moving, retiring, or more. Call 1-855-956-1835 to see if you can sign up for a Cigna Medicare Advantage plan. With $0 monthly premium, and many of our plans offer extra benefits like dental, vision, and an over-the-counter allowance. Plus, we partner with local doctors to ensure you get quality care. If life has taught you anything, it's that some things shouldn't wait. Call now to talk to a licensed Medicare professional and get our free Medicare Advantage guide. You may be qualified to enroll and not even know it. Find out if you can still get a Cigna Medicare Advantage plan. Call 1-855-956-1835. That's 1-855-956-1835. Or go to ChooseCignaMedicare.com. Because life has taught you well.
I've been listening to Buzz since I was a little kid.
Many years. I always had 94.5 on the radio.
The thing about the Buzz and Rod and Ryan show is just the interactive nature of the whole thing.
They're a family, and they make you feel a part of it.
I love the game. I love the people.
It's genuine, involved, and entertaining.
It's a lot of fun.
Houston's Rockin' Alternative.
The Rod Ryan Morning Show, 6 to 10 a.m. 94.5 The Buzz.
Hi, I'm Eric Dick, and if you have damage to your home, call me right now at 833-7-RIGHTS. You have the right to hire a home insurance attorney like me to see whether you have a home insurance claim. Don't delay. Call me right away at 833-7-RIGHTS. If you have damage to your home, call me today at 833-7-RIGHTS.
If you've experienced damage to your home, call the Dick Law Firm right now.
Well, times they are changing, my friend, and so are our electricity rates. Kind of confusing, but never fear. Our good friend Tatiana is here with Power Wizard to kind of help us out through all of this. Always great to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
So you and I were talking. My dad was just signing up for a new, making sure he got the right program for him, and it's kind of confusing right now because he's used to the lower rates.
Yes.
What's the new norm?
Yeah, it's wild. We used to 8-9 cents. Right. After the winter storm, we had 10-11 cents rates. And now, the lowest you can find is 14 and goes up to 20-22.
Whoa.
And I just had to renew my plan like your dad. And I was looking for a 12-month plan. Right. And we all used to 12-month contracts or 24-month contracts. But those are at 18, 19 cents. So I choose a 36 months plan for me. So the longer plans, longer term plans is the way to go.
It is.
Yes.
Okay. Now this can be tricky too, and you want to find the right plan for you. And
Yes.
this is where you guys come in. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Yes, we are, your shopper, your partner in crime here, a shopping site. And we have a smart technology that goes out there and compares all the different provider plans. I mean, there are like 600-700 different plans.
Jeez.
There's 30 different electric providers. They have 5 to 15 different plans. And then you have all the online shopping sites that come up if you Google cheap electricity.
Yeah.
So what we do, we go to all these pages, compile the best ones, all on one page. So, and then PowerWizard does give a recommendation on what's the best plan for you.
And you're truly our partner in crime because you even take our usage into account.
Yes, first of all, we ask you for a zip code, gives you a good idea of what plans we have compared to what's out there. And then you give us your address. And our technology, based on smart meter technology, we have a very good idea on how much your usage is for your particular house or apartment. So we take this in consideration when we make a plan recommendation. So we will never offer you a plan that's for a high user if you're using little.
Okay, this
so
is great.
Yeah, that's really different to all the other shopping sites out there. They're not personalizing a plan for you.
Now, can we use you one time, or can we use you, have a long-term relationship with you all?
Yeah, we have 2 different options. One is a one-time use. You come to our website, you can use our tools, basically give us a few information, and then we show you the best plan. And it's really, really, really important right now to be on the best plan out of all the wild expensive plans. It can save you a lot of money. So for that, we charge you about $14.95.
Okay.
And then we can also be your concierge service, and this costs about $89 a year. So what we do is we choose the right plan, we sign you up, we remind you when it's time to renew, and we do the renewal for you.
That's great. And you'll even break up with someone for us.
We also break up with your old provider that is trying to get a lot of money out of your pockets.
Yes, well, and that can be hard to do. We all know that song,
Yes.
right? So where can we go for more information?
Just go to powerwizard.com. Everything we talked about is outlined there, and you get more information about it. Or there's a phone number, just call one of our agents. They're happy to assist you.
Well, thank you. Rates may be changing, but one thing that remains the same is PowerWizard is always here for you. Thank you, Tatiana.
Thank you.
Well, Wells Fargo is giving Harris County $7.5 million in grant money to go towards making homeownership affordable for communities of color. This is a big step in stopping racism in real estate. Well, it is my honor to welcome to the show local real estate agent Noelle Collier. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thank you so much for having me, Maggie. I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to talk about this topic because it is huge. Tell us a little bit about what you've been experiencing racism in real estate with your clients.
And so it's interesting because I think that people tend to believe that it's a thing of the past, but it's happening now. Just recently, I had a client that I took out to a new construction, a builder. I will not name the name of the builder, and the price point was $1 million plus. The builder asked the buyer, "Oh, are we waiting on your husband?" And so I was so insulted because it insinuates that the black female buyer has to have a husband in order to afford a home of $1 million plus.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I mean, that's discrimination on as a woman,
as a woman of color. Yes, on all parts of it. And that's just a little slither of it. You know, recently I shared a story about an appraisal that happened. I had a client that we were listing their property, Maggie, and we did not depersonalize the home, meaning we didn't remove anything from the walls. When you walked in, you knew that people of color lived there. Well, guess what? The appraisal happened, and the appraisal came in $40,000 below the value.
That's
so
disgusting.
what we had to do to reset, but you know what, Maggie, I did not want to believe that it was a racism thing, right? So I just said, you know what, let's contest the appraisal, which is we're able to do on some loan types, and we depersonalized the home. We made a few changes, had the appraisal redone by a different company, and guess what? It was $40,000 above what the first appraiser came in and appraised the home at. That's a huge swing, and we know that that's a racism thing. If it's $2,000 to $3,000, that's understandable.
Right.
But
so what can we do?
You know, we just have to be vigilant and diligent about making sure that we're bringing these issues to the forefront and not sweeping them under the rug the way that we've done in the past, and making sure that everyone is aware of what's going on, which is why I'm here today.
And How do you deal with this? Because as a woman of color in real estate, that's got to be challenging.
It is so challenging. It's disheartening because here I am. My goal is to help all people. I end up helping a lot of African American people purchase homes because we really don't know a lot about the home ownership process because we didn't have the same playing field, right? The same starting point or goalpost is what they call it, right? And so I'm educating and educating and educating. Hey, here are the steps that you have to take in order to be a homeowner. We do this by way of we do a free community event where we do home buyer workshops where we invite people in, and mostly people of color, to say, hey, here are the steps that you need to take in order to purchase a home, and we give them a game plan.
I think this is amazing. I would want to work with you. I love your energy.
Thank you.
We've spent so much time. I don't want to let you go. Unfortunately, we're running low on time. Where can people go to contact you?
So they can go to my website. It's www.sellwithnoelle.com. So simple.
It is. It is. And you definitely will be in good hands. We're going to put all of that information on our website, CW39.com as well. Again, thank you so much for joining us. It was really a pleasure. I want to have you back. Stay tuned. We have plenty of Houston Happens headed your way.
Now at DQ, get 3 Texas Tea Brand tacos for just $5. Fresh, crunchy, and even better with a treat. Only at DQ.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas. News Nation is a way of looking at America. It is about common cause and concern. It's you, it's me, it's we. That is a nation. That's News Nation.
For a luxurious bathing experience, choose the name you know and trust, Statewide Remodeling, Southeast Texas's trusted remodeler since 1994. A+ rated with the BBB, hundreds of 5-star reviews. We are your local source for custom bath, showers, and walk-in tubs. Expertly installed in as little as 1 day, backed with a lifetime labor warranty. Brighten up your bathroom. Choose Arctic Ice walls with hopscotch impressions, or Platino granite flagstone walls with diamond accents. The only limitation is your imagination. Plus, it's our Upgrade Now, Pay Later event. Receive 24 months, no payments, and no interest. Senior and military discounts. You'll receive a $200 Walmart gift card with bath or shower purchase. Plus, call during this program and save even more with half-off labor. And for a spa-like experience, check out our walk-in tubs featuring a 6-inch threshold entrance, relaxing whirlpool massage, and a micro bubble system. Plus, chromotherapy and aromatherapy elevate your mood. And the patented power drain empties the tub in 60 seconds. Statewide Remodeling makes updating your bathroom so affordable and easy.
The shower is great.
I got a really good deal. It was way more affordable than I thought it was.
It's easier to clean because before we had tile that had grout. Well, now we've got the panels and they're much easier to clean.
All of our bath and shower designs are infused with Microban antimicrobial protection, so they remain clean, fresh, and free of mold and mildew. Here's another reason to call Statewide Remodeling. It's our Upgrade Now, Pay Later event. Receive 24 months, no payments, and no interest. Senior and military discounts. You'll get a $200 Walmart gift card with bath or shower purchase. And call during this program for extra savings with half-off labor. Call 713-338-2449. That's 713-338-2449.
At Texas Children's Pavilion for Women, we deliver the care you need in the way you deserve. With regular OBGYN visits, industry-leading fetal care, and minimally invasive gynecologic surgery. Because no matter what's ahead, we're with you all the way.
Medical emergency rooms offer a new and better way to treat medical emergencies. Dr. Tony Abraham is joining us to talk about one that is happening to a lot of people right now, heat emergencies. Doctor, thank you so much for waking up with us.
Hey, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
So it has been, being pregnant in this heat, it's been unbearable for me and a lot of people out there. So tell us a little bit about heat emergencies. When are you seeing them?
Right, so yeah, obviously we're seeing a lot of it right now in the summertime as temperatures continue to rise. So heat-related emergencies, we typically think about heat exhaustion and heat stroke, which is kind of on this spectrum of heat-related illness, right? I say that the typical thing we hear about is heat exhaustion, and that's kind of when your body's mechanisms for cooling itself have kind of exhausted itself, and you start to feel the effects of that heat as your body temperature rises. So you might have headache, fatigue, feeling generally kind of weak. You'll still probably be sweating, but definitely, those are kind of the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion, body ache, stuff like that.
So what do we do if we start seeing these signs?
Yeah, so definitely make sure you get to a cooler environment if you're outside in the heat.
Right.
Go to the shade or try to find some air conditioning environment. Start drinking plenty of water. Make sure you're well hydrated. Would be the kind of the initial things. And if you're still not getting better, then make sure you seek medical care.
So if we come to you with one of these, heat emergencies, what do you guys do?
Right, so depending on how severe it is, we'll definitely likely do some blood work, give you IV fluids, give you medication if you have any nausea or vomiting to treat those symptoms, and kind of go from there and make sure that you're feeling better by the time you leave. If you have a more serious heat-related emergency, like a heat stroke, definitely I would recommend calling 911. And heat stroke gets to the point where you're kind of not your normal self, so you're altered. So you're confused, you can't answer questions, you might even have seizures. It gets to that point. So yeah, so that point it's a little bit more serious. Definitely make sure you seek medical care or emergency care.
Are there certain types of patients that are more prone to these?
Yeah, that's a great question. So definitely your elderly, they definitely don't compensate as well as your young kids, young babies and such.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right, and then also it's that time of year where kids, they're starting to go back to practice for football and stuff like that.
Right.
What should we do to make sure our kids are doing okay?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, just make sure they're staying well hydrated prior to that event or that sporting event. And also, like I said, as soon as they start to show any symptoms of just feeling tired or fatigue, definitely make sure you get them to the shade and you start cooling them off.
Okay, sounds good. We definitely want to beat the heat. Here's the great thing though, if we come to you guys, it's a nice, cool environment, right?
We keep it pretty cool in there.
All right, and you don't have to wait too long, which is wonderful as well.
That's absolutely
And you have locations all around, so where can we go for more information?
Yep, you can go to our website at allymedical.com. And like I said, we have two sites in Houston area, Clear Lake and Spring.
All right, and then there's 4 in the Austin area as well.
That's right,
so if you're traveling on Lake Travis and something happens, you can always go over there too. Well, Doctor, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
And here's a look at today's sponsored content. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more Houston Happens. Have a terrific Thursday. Start of the NFL. Go Bills for my husband. I'm married to the Mafia. In the meantime, bye for now, everybody.